She's right now, her dad called her, so you're not going to hear her right now. You went, oh, I got off my horse. Right now, I'm trying to get it to my camp. I know my clothes that I'm wearing look ridiculous. I was in the middle of changing them when I got logged out of the game before. And I'm on my way to get them changed out of them. Grab these plants on the way. Ah. The heck did I hit? Got you, fool. Oh, bunny. Oh, I hit over here, too. Yep, I hit a bunny. Need some animals, too, so I can make some money. Oh. Okay, I'm not running all the way over there. Oh, and Amy, her dad called her, so that's why you're not gonna hear her, guys, for a minute. She has to step away from the PlayStation. I'm chewing on a small, like, hard candy thing. It's one of those hot red ball things. Crown good job. Okay, I'm gonna get to the camp so I can change out of these ridiculous clothes I'm in. Damn, I'm trying to get that damn deer. I'm not gonna go down, huh? Got him. I have a feeling this is probably a $6 one. The white colored bucks are the ones that you usually get, like, I think like 10 to 12 bucks for. Ah, it's gonna take me a while to get to my camp. Stupid bird. Go down. Deer I got. I have 2 more of these candy things. I love these. Ah, this one's broken in half. Oh well. Easier for me to chew on. Come on! Open! Of course, here comes some more birds. Damn it. Hurry up, Amy, you're gonna get shot, girl.
You ready for it?
Put it by past that guy to shoot and kill you. You're taking too damn long.
I'm back.
There you are. I'm live streaming.
I know.
I heard that guy shooting over there. I was like, hurry up, Amy, you're gonna get killed. I'm chewing on these red ball things. If you're wondering what I'm chewing
Oh, okay.
on. Yep, some red ball. Some hot, spicy red balls.
No God.
They're these candy things, the red hot candy ball looking jawbreaker
Yeah, I
things.
know. My mom eats those.
You know, I love them. I think they're good. They're actually called fireballs.
Yeah,
Fireball.
we have. Yeah, we have them over here.
Yeah. My sister has a big bag of them on the table in the dining room, so I grabbed some. Well, I'm never gonna make it to the camp because every time I try to go to make it to the camp, I get an animal in front of me that I'm tempted to shoot and kill. Got myself a
Mhm.
buck.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, I think it's a $6 one because the bucks that you want that are usually the $10 one, their fur is all like a white grayish color. They're the rare ones. Okay. For a second, I forgot what I came here to do. Change my ridiculous looking clothes. Where's my fucking bed? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Where's my bed? I can't find my bed. All I see is yours.
I know, it's a glitch.
Are you fucking kidding me? Did they put my freaking bed in the bushes? Yeah, they did. They put it under a fucking tree. Yeah, they put it under the tree in the dark where I could barely see shit. Thanks. Oh my god. Yeah, my pants are really dark. Ah.
Good girl.
Oh well.
You're a good girl.
Oh shit. What is that? Oh, it's coat. Let's see. Get rid of this ridiculous looking poncho thing. Shirt.
Mandy.
What?
She's begging to get up on my lap.
She's like, give me some love, mama. Give me some love. I'm lonely.
Yeah, she doesn't have her sisters, so. Okay, you little pig with hair.
Hey, that's my line.
I don't care about no bank job you did in Tennessee, motherfucker.
What? What do you want me to wear?
My dog is crazy.
I could have told you that.
Stop it. Lie down.
Are you wearing a bow in your hair right now?
Yeah, I'm wearing a silver one.
Okay. I just didn't want to wear the same thing in my hair. I'm put flowers on my hair.
Lay down, Mandy. You crazy dog. Lay down.
We'll take after their owner.
Because I was too them Velcro would be as crazy as you are.
Yep, I know. I admit it.
Stop. Mandy, will you quit?
I can't quit. I love you, Mama.
Lay down. And now she's rubbing her head against my boob. What the fuck, Mandy?
Guess she loves ya. Let's see here.
Might not be able to play for the next 2 days because my brother's off work.
Figures.
So I doubt I'll be able to fucking play. Because he'll hog it.
Yeah, no.
And according to him, if I ask to get on, I'm a bitch.
Well, he's a double bitch. Of course not. It's dark out and I can't see shit.
Yeah, and it's only 4:54 p.m. in the game. Lay down. I like her right now, Mandy just positioned her head to where she can just non-stop stare at me.
Yeah.
She does that all the time.
What are you laughing at?
I was yawning.
I'm sure laughing. It's like, why are you laughing at me? Okay, When I looked at the
Well,
roses of my hair, I picked pink because it looked the pink in the game. It made it look like it was like a light purpley color. But nope.
mhm.
When I actually go to look, then it shows that it's pink. I'm not gonna do that. No, I don't fucking care. I'll just put a purple bow on. Yeah, and now I'm hearing my dog sniffing. That's what Jack's doing. He's going right in my headphones. Sniffing away, Mr. Sniffer. Okay, there. Now I look purty. Now I'm purty. Now I need to cook some meat. I almost said I gotta cook some clothes. I meant to say meat. It came out meat though.
Calm down, beast.
What time is it there?
It is 7:25.
I thought your brother got off between at 7. Cause he said he's
No, no, I said at 7 your time, which is 9 my time.
Okay, so you still have about 2 hours to play.
Mhm.
Or about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I'll be right back. I had to go see if the towels I put in the dryer are done.
Okay.
Right back. Great, my foot fell asleep. No! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
I'm just gonna say it. Now, I know you got your fingers.
Shut up, Amy! I can hear you laughing.
Just don't forget me.
Good.
Our business too.
Oh, good yourself. Wake up, you stupid foot! Why you fall asleep on me? That's what you get. Hello, Edward. Bye, Edward.
Ow.
me to take a photograph of him next to a wolf. Said he was trying to impress some lady. Well, the wolf had other ideas. Some beautiful country around here, I must say.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
There, I shouldn't have to be interrupted for a good hour or so. I had to pull one of the towels out of the washing machine so I could put it, not in the washing machine, the dryer, and hang it up in the bathroom so Andrew has a towel after he gets done taking a shower. Because he has to take a shower every time he gets home from work because he works at a car factory place and he's covered in oil all the time. And car oil and stuff. I had a whole bunch of pile of dirty towels in the bathroom, and the stupid freaking cat keeps going in there and peeing and pooping on them. So.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So I had to put a note on the bathroom doors telling everybody to keep the bathroom door shut so the cat can't go in there and pee and poop on the towels anymore. Even though he has a freaking litter box. He's such a pain in the ass.
Oh, there's admittance doing it, huh?
Yep. So I took all the towels out of the bathroom and now I'm washing them all right now. And a lot of my towels went missing and I'm pretty sure a couple of mine were in the bathroom. So I'm washing all of them, and then I'm gonna give everybody
I think it's one
their
of the reasons I've
towels,
stayed so
and I'm
smiley.
taking all my towels back.
He's a strange man.
I don't blame me, I would too.
Talking
Yeah,
quick.
but I have the towels are in the wash right now. This is the second time I've had to run through because they smell like cat pee.
Over here we all share towels, and we share hairbrushes and every damn thing else.
Nope, I bought my own hairbrushes. I bought my own towels.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
gonna
let
do when
I
that
don't let
many.
anybody use my brushes. Cause some people in my family don't like freaking taking showers very often. And
Mhm.
I don't want their nasty, oily, gross hair in my hairbrush. I'll take a shower every other day.
Yeah, I do too.
Unless it's a rainy day and my hair gets wet, even if I took a shower that morning, I'll take another one the next day. Because the rain water always makes my hair get greasy really easy. I hate it when my hair gets wet when I go outside. I try not to let it get wet. I always roll it up in a ball and put a hat on or a hoodie on.
Normally what I would do is like put my hair up in like a bun
Mhm.
and put a hoodie on or something.
No. I only do that though if I had just washed my hair, but if I know I'm gonna be taking a shower that day, I don't care if it gets wet then.
Yeah.
If I plan on taking a shower that day. Okay, pretty much said it wrong. I pretty much wash my hair every other day, but I wash my body every day. I jump and take a shower every night before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Because I like to feel clean when I'm sleeping. I know my mom always tells me, you're not going to have any more skin because you're going to clean yourself too much.
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't like
My
being...
dad is. My dad has told me that too.
Yeah. And every time I hug my mom, I'm like, am I stinky? And she goes, nope. And I go, damn right. Because I take a shower every day. My freaking friend Ben, he'll sit next to me and he'll sit there and sniff me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "You smell good." I'm like, "Go away, you weirdo!" And he'll sit there and keep smelling me. He does.
Why
He'll
would
straight
they
out,
do that?
because it's my friend Ben. We've known each other since we were 2. Plus, he's a horn dog, doesn't know how to keep his dick in his pants. Yeah, I was wrestling him with one time, and I was trying to tickle him because he's like super ticklish. And I
Mhm.
sat on his lap. And I was like, so Ben, you happy to see me, or do you straight out have a boner? And his face turned so red because I caught him with a boner. Because I could feel it poking my butt cheek. I was like, oh my god, oh Ben, put that away,
Oh
boy,
my.
down, boy. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. And then one time I was in the kitchen, I was doing the dishes. And he came up
Mhm.
behind me and it put his arm around my waist and started dry butt humping me.
What the hell?
Yeah, he started dry humping me. I was like, get off me, you turd. Yeah, for somebody that says he's not attracted to me, why does he keep doing that shit? He does. He says, I'm not attracted to you. I just think of you as my sister and stuff. And I'm like, yeah,
Bullshit.
sure. Yeah, you don't hump your sister. You don't try to dry hump your sister. Or get a boner with your sister. If you get a boner with your sister, it's a crime, dude. That's kind of fucked up. You need to get help. Plus, I'd be more like his big sister because I'm like 4 months older than him.
By the way, I'm trying to get Matt to see if he wants to join the chat,
Huh?
and he
Why
thinks
is
he'll be a bother toward you.
my deer on the ground?
I don't know.
All my animals are on the ground.
Maybe a random came over there and was messing with you or something. I don't know.
I don't know, but all I know is all my animals are on the ground that I had on my horse. Anyways, no. It takes a lot to Bother me.
I know I told him that. I said, you're not. He said,
You're not Ethan.
Because he said, because I asked him if he was doing after he makes dinner for himself, and he said, no, I don't want to be a bother. I said, you're not a bother. He said, I feel like it sometimes. Then I said, you're not, though. And he said, to you, I'm not, others I am.
You need to tell him that I'm a very outspoken person, that if he's a bother and he's bothering me, I will let him know. I have no problem in telling him off. I don't care even if he's your boyfriend. If he pisses me off or is starting to annoy me, I'll flat out tell him like it is. And I'm straight out telling him right now that he's not a bother. And if he was, I'd say, no, I don't want him in the chat, you know, like I do with Ethan. No, I didn't want to sit on the log. Get my ass up. Wait. Did I get all my... Okay, all my animals are on my horse now. Where'd you go?
I'm over in the grizzly area.
How dare you leave me, woman?
I'm trying to get my damn horse to come up to me, but he fucking won't move. He's not moving.
He's mad that you left me behind. He's like, how dare you leave your friend behind?
Beast is being fucking stupid right now.
Been there. Holy shit.
So I'm just gonna call for a different horse because he is refusing to even try. He's not even moving on the map.
Ah! Stupid bird.
Arcada comes to me.
Great, there's a gunshot shooting going on over here now. He said hi in my chat. Matt did.
Who did?
Matt.
Oh, Matt did?
Hello, Matt.
Matt, join this fucking chat!
Matt, you're no bother. As I told Amy, I'm a very outspoken person. If you're a bother and you're bugging me, I'll flat out tell you like it is.
Yeah, and plus she doesn't do like Ethan when Ethan asks to join party chats. When Ethan asks to join us, she'd be like, no, I don't want to talk to him. She does not do that when I suggest inviting you.
Out of all of the people we know, Ethan's the one that annoys me the most.
You are not a bother to anybody.
No. I said, I'll flat out tell you like it. I'll flat out tell it to your face. I have no problem telling you your face if you're a bother.
Yeah. I just sent him a message asking if he will join. He said, I don't know. Babe, join the fucking party!
I'm starting to just think he doesn't like me because he never comes in the party chat when I'm with you.
No, I guess, I don't know what it is. He, thinks that he bothers everybody but me.
Whatever. If that's the way he thinks, then that's the way he thinks, but I'm not thinking that way. If anything, I'm starting to think he doesn't like me. Because every time you and me are playing a game together or something, he won't even come in the party chat just to say hi.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, whatever.
He just leaves the group.
I know.
He just leaves our group chat.
He's being a party pooper. Get your ass in here. Don't make me hog tie you and drag your ass in here now.
Yeah, then I'll fucking hog tie you to the fucking bed. I don't give a fuck.
What? You're welcome. I'm guessing he saw the note on the towel. My sister was telling me thank you, because I washed it and left a towel for her husband. Because there was like no clean towels at all in this freaking house. So I'm washing all of them. I'm pretty sure he would have bitched when he got home. He would have bitched that there was no clean towels. He wouldn't be able to take a shower. So I just threw some of the other a couple of towels in the dryer so they'd be dry by the time he got home, so he can take his shower. And then I also left a note saying that all the other towels are in the wash right now. Somebody got the hiccupies.
Yes, I do.
Why do you, every time you're on here with me, you have the hiccups? You had them yesterday, you had them the day before.
It's not just you.
Yeah, I know. It's just funny.
Even if I'm in a party along with Matt, it happens.
It's just funny because this is like the 4th day in a row that you've had the hiccups. And then
I know, I get the hiccups every damn day.
And then the 5th day, a day before you had them, I had them.
I know!
It's like my I think my hiccups are contagious. I think I gave you my hiccups.
You might have.
Now you just can't get rid of them. My bad.
Yeah, you're damn right it's your bad bitch.
Thank you for taking my hiccups from me. You can keep them. Yeah, there's your Christmas present. You get hiccups for Christmas from me. Don't say I never gave you nothing.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
No, bitch, make me.
My god, bitch, I fucking will.
Okay, do it! I dare ya! Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't, so fuck you. I know people are gonna say, fight, fight, fight!
And then it's like, nah.
This is how me and Amy fight. And then we laugh at each other.
Yes, all the time.
Yep. Don't be jealous, because we're bitches, and our hair looks... Wait, I messed that fucking totally up. I don't know what I was gonna say. Don't be jealous, because we got riches. Our hair looks better than your fucking bitches. That's what I'm Alright. What are you doing? Like, way over there still. Pick the plant, you stupid horse. Yes, the plant right there in front of you. There you go. Put your head down. Grab it. Hand it to me. There you go. There you go, Robert. Yay! He does have a brain. Oh, I think he lost it again. Nope, nope, nope. He got it back. It's funny though because Robert's my smartest horse, yet he acts so dumb sometimes. Like in the freaking snow. He was being just so stupid. Whoa! Did you see the sky light up?
Yeah, I did.
It was from the lightning. It was
yeah.
It was like really.
Ah, fuck.
I got a little Tweety bird. What fuck? What?
I got wolves chasing me right now. That's what.
I was gonna say, you can't fuck. Matt's not in here.
Ah! I wish he was in here.
Matt, get in here. Amy's horny. She needs you. I'm no good to her.
Let's him come in here and be like, sorry, you're horny, huh?
Matt, Amy needs your penis.
Oh my god.
As you can tell, I'm an outspoken girl. If I have something to say, I'll fucking say it. I don't give a shit. Amy gets shocked every time I say penis in the chat. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. I'm like, believe it, bitch. I say it all. Dick, penis.
Well, I'll be honest, normally if I
balls,
try to be outspoken on my
vagina.
YouTube, my dad will bitch at me.
Vagina. I only do it because my parents aren't here. Haha. And it's just my sisters. My other sister, Summer, can give a fuck. She don't give a shit what I say. I yelled out vagina. I got mad this morning, and so my cuss word for that time was vagina. And I screamed at my sister. He came in, and she's like, "Why are you yelling out vagina?" And I'm like, "Vagina, vagina, vagina, vagina." Because I got so pissed. Yeah, my sister even walked in my room and said vagina. She's like, "Why are you saying vagina?" It's like vagina. I thought it was so funny. My mom, she was cooking one time, and you know the oil like splatted and hit her in the arm, and she didn't want to cuss, so her word to pick was dildo.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Dildo?
Instead of saying fuck or shit, she yelled dildo.
What the hell?
And she got burnt. It was funny because I didn't hear it, but my cousin Bobby did. And then when Bobby told me, my mom was standing there, and my mom admitted she said it. She goes, "Yes, because I didn't want to cuss, so I just yelled out dildo." Like,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Yeah. See, I'm a lot like my mother. Except for my mom doesn't like to cuss. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'll say
I've
whatever
been
the fuck
told
I
I'm.
want.
I'll be honest. I've been told that I'm like my dad.
Nah. I think you're more like your mother, and your brother's like your dad.
Oh, I know that my brother's like my dad.
I
People
know,
tell me.
always
People
cussing and
also tell me
yelling
that I
and
look
telling
like
you to
my
shut
dad.
up. Yeah. Nah.
I get told all the time that I look like my
I've
dad, and
seen
I'm
you
like,
guys.
nah, I
I
don't
think
see it.
no, I've seen it. Okay, the only thing I see of your dad that you have is your nose. That's it. Your face, your
To be honest,
hair,
I got my
looks
hair
like
from
your
my
mother.
dad. Cause my dad had red hair when he was a kid, so I
What
got
I'm
my red hair
saying
from him.
is like your cheek structures, your bone structure, your mouth, your eyes.
Yeah,
They look like your mother. But
yeah.
your nose looks like your dad. Your
Everyone that
brother's
everyone
face
that my
totally
mom
looks
works
like your
with,
dad.
everybody that my mom works with tells her that I look like my dad,
Yeah.
and I'm always like, fuck no.
Your brother just straight out looks like an asshole.
I know, right?
Yeah, he doesn't look like your mom or your dad. He just looks like a butt.
People tell me that my brother looks like my mom.
Nah, I think he looks like your dad.
He acts like my dad.
You
That's
got
for damn sure.
your brother and your dad all have the same nose that I can see.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, but your brother has like your dad's mouth, his bone structure and everything. But you have more of your mother's face structure and cheeks and yes, I know what your brother looks like. I found his account on Facebook under yours, and he had a couple pictures of him on there.
Mhm.
But they look back. He looks like it was when he was like 17 or 18. He was like really skinny in the pictures.
Oh, he was younger than that in those pictures.
I
He
know.
was
That's what
actually
I'm
like
saying.
15 or 16.
16, 17, whatever, close enough. Anyways, all I know is that he was like really thin in the pictures.
Yeah, and if you look at him now, he's really fat. He's got like a beer belly now.
Just like your daddy.
And then he had like these like stretch marks from his stomach growing. And he shows it to my mom. He said, "Mom, what are these marks on my stomach?"
It's from having a butt baby. With his his butt friends. He's hiding a baby somewhere. He just doesn't want you to know. I can picture him right now if he heard me. He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Oh yeah, he would.
Yep. And then I'd start flirting with him just to scare him.
That's another reason why I'll be glad to move to Oregon. I won't have to deal with him anymore.
Yep. I know. I don't want to deal with my sister Amber anymore. Or Ashley.
Well, once I move there, once I have everything ready, I'll come and pick you up.
Well, tell them to hurry up and let you win the money. We need.
I know.
Yeah. Tell them that you have like a incurable disease and that you're gonna die soon, and that the only way you'll live is if you win the money. maybe they'll feel bad for you and just give you the money. Don't even draw names or anything. They just automatically give it to you. They will just say you have an incurable disease, and you're the only one bringing money in for your family, and you have to go around and work odd jobs, and you're working like 15 jobs an hour just to feed your family and take care of them and everything. And that you winning the money will help take care of them and everything. Come on, birdies!
I'll be honest, I'm hoping I win that money so I can get us a house in Oregon.
I know.
Whether it's in Albany or wherever.
Get your ass over here. That's why. What the? A goose.
Quiet,
I got a
Mandy.
goose. What you doing now?
She's whining.
Is. Well, happy damn birthday, Edward. Now bend over so I can give
Down.
you your spankings. It's Edward's birthday, Amy. We need it. We need to give him spankings. Gonna spank him. Yep. Spank him.
On the 30th will be Matt's birthday.
Yeah. My birthday already passed. Mine was way in September.
So was mine. Mine was early November.
Now I'm going around picking up freaking gooses off the ground, and then I gotta go pick up this fox I shot. Actually, that's probably why I can't really tell what it was, if it was a fox or a coyote, but I think it was a fox. And I almost passed it. What is it? It is the fox! It is the silver fox. It's the silver foxy. Okay, how far am I from Valentino? Oh, just up the road. So, I'm just gonna carry it. So I can get more money. Have my horse follow me. Come on, horsey. Come on. La 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 la. Come on, horsey. Come on. Keep following me. Get to where we need to go. Where am I? Shit. I'm lost. Okay, I was going the right way. Shit! Almost went the wrong way. Okay. Why am I running like I got a wedgie? She is. My character's running like she's got something up her ass. She's running like she's got something up her asshole and it's stuck. She's running with her legs spread wide open.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna go there.
Well, now that you said it, you have to.
I was gonna say maybe she has blades stick up her ass.
Oh my god. Ugh, not Blade. What are you talking about? We're broken up. I was expecting you to say Demon Lord. or Jonathan, at least. Damn, woman.
I'm one of them too.
Don't downgrade me.
What was about going to have Johnson stick up her ass?
Whatever, you got your horse up your ass.
No.
Because Matt's nowhere near, so your horse is taking over his job.
No.
He's taking his place.
Not in a million fucking years, bitch.
Yeah. You just keep telling yourself that. Get over here.
Looks like business, friend.
Okay, I made it to the butcher. Butcher. Aw, man. Of course, my deer is only $4. I was expecting it to be at least a 6 or... Hell, I think it was because it was only... I didn't even have any stars on it. Probably.
Yes, sir.
Fuck, whatever. What are you doing now, Amy?
On my way to Mount Nazar.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh my god.
A lot of folk coming by with these lately. Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late. Fine work here, fine indeed.
I know I'm fine. You don't have to remind me.
A lot of folk coming by with these lately. Mm-hmm. Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these. A lot of folk coming by with these lately. That's a nice hide. Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late.
Okay, there. Okay, where did my fucking horse go? Oh, he's right there, right in front of me. I'm blind.
Oh, hello again. Never too soon, huh?
Shit. I need to go change saddles really quick.
Yeah, I'll put it down. I don't care the fucking Venom's on. You can go suck a fat dick.
I love it when she sounds like me.
But I mean, hell, last time I talked to him, he really fucking pissed me off.
Who keeps messaging you?
Random people wanting to know about rabbit breeders.
What?
Random people asking me if I know a rabbit breeder.
How are the... What? Okay, I'm confused. Is it on Facebook?
No, it's just people that I went to, that I graduated high school with.
Okay, why are they asking you that?
Cause they're looking for a
I know,
rabbit
but
breeder.
they know you don't own rabbits, but why out of a sudden would they ask you? Tell them yes, tell them you do, which is me, but tell them I live way in Oregon.
Yeah.
But the only way they can get a rabbit from me is they have to pay for shipping. And not shipping, transport. And the way what we do is it works is we find somebody that lives near them and see if they're making a trip down to where we are, but they have to be another rabbit breeder, and then the buyer of the rabbit has to pay the transporter, which is usually $50 per rabbit. And what they do is when they come from where they're at, they meet us in Oregon, and then me and my mom drive over to where the meeting spot is for the transporter. We give them the rabbit, and then they go around, pick up other rabbits that need to be transported, la-di-da, and then at some time around that week, the same week and everything, they'll make it back up to where the buyer is, and then then they have to contact, then the transporter will contact the new buyer of the rabbit, and then they'll make a plan on where to meet and what time and all this stuff, and then the transporter will meet the buyer at the choose of place and time, and then the buyer meets the transporter there, and then they hand him over the rabbit. So that's pretty much what we do, and we have rabbits all over the U.S. I have a rabbit that I sold that went as far as England.
Oh wow.
Yep. It sucked for that rabbit though, because that rabbit had to go to 3 different transporters.
Yeah.
It went from Oregon to Idaho. From Idaho, not Idaho. Yeah, Idaho. I keep thinking Ohio. Wait, is it Idaho or Ohio? That's closer. Yeah, Idaho. Ohio's over by New York. Anyways,
Mm.
it went
Which
from
is
the
also where
rabbit.
Matt was.
Yeah, the rabbit went from Oregon to Idaho. From Idaho to Kansas, I believe. And then
Uh-huh.
from from what city they were in Kansas to another city in Kansas, and then the second person that transported them in Canada, um, they were at there was a big rabbit show in Canada, which is where
Yeah.
they picked them up at the rabbit show and met the other transporter that was in the first transporter in Canada, met them at the rabbit show, gave them the rabbit, and I guess the people that was transporting the rabbit for the new owner lived in
Yeah.
England, and so did the buyer. The buyer lived in England, so did the transporter. But she came to the U.S. to go to a rabbit show,
Yeah.
and so she brought the rabbit home with her back to England, and then the new buyer was able to come to her house to pick up the rabbit. But yeah, we have rabbits in there. I've sold rabbits to California, Washington,
Mhm.
Alabama, Michigan.
Which is where my ex is from.
Yeah, Michigan, Texas. I don't know, but we've had probably about over, I'd say, 200 to 300 rabbits of ours transported.
Yeah.
And then we have quite a few rabbits that we sold all over to different breeders here in Oregon and Washington, California. So I'm a really well-known breeder. A lot of people that don't even live in the same state as us knows who I am.
Why else do you think I plan on buying my rabbits from
Because,
you?
yep, because people, if we have, just because we have a show in Oregon, our shows here in Oregon are meant for anybody. You don't have to live in Oregon to go to them. We've had
Yeah.
people from when we have shows here in Oregon. We've had people from Idaho, California, Washington, as far as Michigan, coming all the way to Oregon to go to our shows.
Okay.
Yep, and they're breeders that actually take airplanes to get to Oregon to go to a show,
Oh
and
wow.
they pay to have their rabbits put on the airplane too, because a lot of people don't know the public airplanes that everybody
Mhm.
drives to go wherever they need. There's actually below the airplane. There's actually another room area.
Like a cargo area
Yeah,
for
cargo
the plane.
area, and that's where the animals are put. They put them in a kennel and
Yeah.
lock it. They put a lock on the kennel, and then they put them down there together. All the animals have to
Yeah.
be they share that little area together, and then the owner will be above them in their seat in the same airplane, and then it sucks because when breeders go to rabbit shows in another state and have to take the airplane or the airplane, they have to pay
Mhm.
for the transporting for their rabbits. I'm not sure how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not cheap. Anyways, I need to. Let's see here. So did you tell your friends that you do know a breeder?
Yeah. I'm waiting for
Tell
him to respond.
yeah. Let them give them my Facebook. Here,
I will.
Is your phone charged?
Yeah, it's at 14 now.
Okay, I'll give you my Rabbitry Facebook so they can message me there.
Okay.
Because we have like 6 litters, 6 does due to have litters, so we're bound to have some pet quality babies for sale.
Yeah.
It'll be about 3 or 4 months before they're ready to go though.
Yeah, they're looking for one that's pet quality. They don't want to
Well,
sell rabbit.
yeah. Oh, we'll actually we have one. She's not ready to go yet. It's a little girl. She's a fuzzy lap, so she's really cute. She looks like a little Shih Tzu. She's brown and white. She's a broken tort, so she's brown and white. She's white with brown freckles all over her body.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them.
Yeah,
That
but
one.
she's a fuzzy lap. She's got the longer hair.
Yeah.
And we don't keep those, even if they're really nice quality. We just don't work with the long hairs. We try to avoid breeding them, but we get them in a litter sometimes.
She's looking. Yeah, my friend is looking for a long hair.
Okay, well, she'll be available. She'll be $65 for a pet. On top of it, she'll have to pay for transport too, so it's gonna round her off to around probably 112. It's gonna cost her a little over $100 just to get her to her.
Yeah.
Because, well, not to get her to her, it's going to cost $65 for the rabbit, and then she'll have to pay the transporter, whoever's transporting, depending. Because some transporters charge $50, some charge $20, some charge $65. I don't know, depends who the transporter is.
Yeah.
All different transporters charge different amounts. But I'll give him my Facebook rabbitry to give to him. And tell them if they need to get a hold of me, the best way to get a hold of me is to message me on there. They'll know I'm a rabbitry. I'm a rabbit breeder when they go to my rabbitry Facebook, because they'll see rabbits all over my main account, my main Facebook account on that one. Hold on, I'm trying to get to where I need to save it. Come on. Ugh, it's being a dildo. Stop it. Yes, you heard me right. Being a dildo. Okay, there we go. What the hell was that?
What?
Was that your dog shaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, there's you are. Okay, that's my Rabbitry Facebook, and I'll even give you our Rabbitry website to give to
Okay.
So I'll make it so she can go on our website and see what all of our rabbits look like that we have right now.
Okay.
My rabbitry is called Morels. A lot of people are like, "What's Morels?" And it's like it's half of my first name and my middle name put together.
Yeah.
Because when you own a dog kennel or a rabbitry, you have to have a name for it. You have to give it a name. We know a lot of people that do. Like, I know a rabbitry named Lucky Charms Rabbitry. I know, gosh, there's Camelot's Rabbitry, Love Lops Rabbitry. I want to get a rabbit from Love Lops Rabbitry so freaking bad. They have, in my opinion, they have the #1 best looking Holland Lops I've ever seen. And they're really hard. But so many people want their rabbits that they have to have they actually have a waiting list, and people have to get in line. And I've been on their waiting list for 8 years now.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's how long it takes to get their rabbit. If you went and saw their rabbits and saw mine, you could totally tell the difference. We're trying to get them up to looking like Love Lops, but it's not easy. I'm hoping to get a freaking second stimulus check from state, because if I do, I'm gonna buy myself a new, really nice show doe and a nice show buck.
Yeah.
I'm willing Yeah, and I'm willing to pay at least around $300 each for them, so around $600 of that money will be saved towards new show rabbits. Because I only have 3 Holland Lops right now, and only 2 are breedable. Rick is too old now. He's like 8 years old, and he's not producing anymore. And then my solid black buck, Koga, I've shown him, but he never got first place. I would like to feel a little more bone on him and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I have my my only breeding doe, which is Jackie, and she's only 2, but for some reason I've been having trouble getting her to have big litter. She won't give me big litter. She either has singletons. The biggest litter I got out of her was, I think I had 3 babies. Her last litter, I'm so mad. She had 4 babies this last. Oh wait, no, it wasn't her. It was her daughter. I had her daughter, but I sold her because. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a baby coming back. Never mind. Ah. I sold Jackie and Rick's daughter Alpha to this one breeder,
Yeah.
and I was charging $250 for her, but I told her how that I'll only charge her $150 plus a baby back out of her. And
Yeah.
she just had a litter of babies. She has some broken
Oh wow.
yeah, she ended up having solid blacks, a couple torts, and a couple broken blacks.
Mm.
And I get first pick out of the litter because I took 150 off of off of Alpha plus a baby back because they bred
Yeah.
her they bred her to a chocolate buck of theirs, a chocolate colored buck. So I get first pick of
To be
babies.
honest, when
I
after I
need to
moved
message
to
them and ask them for
Oregon,
pictures of the babies.
to be honest,
Yeah.
when I moved there and I get us our rabbit shed and I get ready to buy my rabbits off of you, I'm probably just
Yeah.
gonna let you pick them out.
Yeah. And as I said, if you go to a rabbit show with me and you're looking for a new buck or a doe,
Mhm.
if you come across some for sale, come and get me
Yeah.
and let me help you pick them out. Which one
Okay.
first?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
If I go over them and don't say anything and I get up and walk away, it means that I don't like them or care for any of the ones that are for sale.
Yeah.
From that breeder. Because I try not to be rude and mean and say, ew, they're ugly or something like that to the breeders. I don't do that.
Uh-huh.
I'll flat out pick out their faults and what I do like about them, what I don't like about them, but I won't straight out say your rabbits are ugly because that's rude.
Yeah.
I don't do that. But
So normally, if I'm looking to buy a
I'll whisper to
buck
your
or a doe
ear.
off of a completely different breeder, I'll probably have you help me find one.
Yeah, just come and get me, and like if you find a rabbit that you like at the show,
Uh-huh.
come and get me and say, "Oh, I found this rabbit, but I want you to go over it for me. I don't know if I want it or I don't. I like it. I think it's cute, but have me come and get it and go over it for you."
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you if they're asking a lot for it, and I'll let you know if it's worth the money or not.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta remember though, when you buy show rat hollops and stuff,
Mhm.
do not go for cheap. Cheap doesn't
Yeah.
always mean better. If
Yeah.
you want good show rabbits, you're gonna have to spend at least over $100 each for each rabbit to
Which means
have nice show
I wouldn't
stock.
mind doing that anyway.
Yeah, because you'll be making enough money. You'll be getting enough money every month to do
I mean,
it.
yeah, because I'll be getting 5,000 a week.
Yeah.
Well,
And
actually.
then also when your does have babies and when they get old enough to sell, let me go over them and I'll tell you which ones are worth keeping, which ones you should sell, and I'll tell you a good price, and I'll tell you how much they're worth and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, what I'll be getting after taxes each week will be 3,750 out of the 5,000.
Yeah. And I'll just let you know if, like, say my mom and my sister come over because they're part of my rabbitry, so they have to be able to go in my rabbitry and stuff too. Because they're part of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we share each other's bucks and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I tell you something of a rabbit and stuff, my mom and my sister try to tell you something otherwise, don't trust what they say. Because they learned all their rabbit stuff from me.
Yeah, I'm just going to listen to what you say as far as the rabbits go.
Yeah, because every time my sister and my mom...
Because if they tell me something when you're not there, I'll probably talk to you about it after they leave.
No, just flat out say I'd rather wait until your sister gets here before I make any choices and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've been showing and breeding rabbits 8 years before they
Uh-huh.
got it, before they started doing it.
Yeah.
They learned a lot of their rabbit stuff from me. So I'm pretty much the
Yeah.
rabbit teacher. Still to this day, they ask me for help with their rabbits because they don't know what they're doing. My sister always. I had to breed all the rabbits that are bred right now. 6 of them
Uh-huh.
are my 6 of them are my sisters, and one's mine. I bred
Yeah.
them. I bred all of them for her, all of her rabbits for her,
Mhm.
because she was saying I don't know what to do. Blah blah blah. I was like, because you
Yeah,
never.
that's
Well, she
why I'm
needs to be
gonna.
out there and watch me, so she
That's what.
knows what to
Yeah,
do.
that's why before I breed my buck and doe, I'm gonna watch you and see how you do it, so I know what to do.
Yeah, it's really easy. One thing when you breed, okay, when you're breeding a buck and
Uh-huh.
a doe, never put the buck in the doe's cage. You want to put the doe in the buck's cage because
Okay.
does are very protective and territorial of their cage. So if you throw a buck in her cage, she's gonna rip him up. She's gonna beat him
Yeah.
up, bite him, and attack him. But
So the
bucks,
doe always goes in the buck's cage.
yes, because bucks aren't as
Okay.
territorial and protective as does are.
Okay.
So you always put the doe in the buck's cage. Also,
All right.
just because you can't just throw a doe in with a buck and then expect them to breed or her to take. You have to
Uh-huh.
check. You have to check her first to see if she's ready.
Yeah.
Rabbits don't come in heat like other animals. They don't bleed down there when they're in heat, like a dog
Yeah.
and a cat do. They don't do that. They don't bleed at all when they're coming in season.
Okay.
Rabbits, they come in seasons like all day around. They don't come in. They don't do that 5 day cycle every month.
Okay.
They can be in heat one day and then go out of heat the next day. They can be in heat again the next following day. They
Okay.
can go in heat a week later. It doesn't matter really. It just happens in and there. So you pretty much have to check them. This is
Now, when they do
actually
take, about how long would you say it would be until it's time for the babies to be born?
does are pregnant between 30 and 32 days.
Okay.
So you count from the day you bred them and all the way until the 32 days.
Okay.
I've had does where they've had them a day early, but the number one day that the most they've ever been born was usually 32. But
Okay.
I've had does have them a day early, which is no, it doesn't harm anything.
Which,
No
yeah,
problem.
which is no big deal.
No big deal. If they're born, I've known does giving birth on the 28th day with no problems.
Okay.
It's just natural for them to mostly have them on the 32 days. That's why I just say 32.
Yeah.
Mostly.
But sometimes they can have it sooner than that.
Yeah. I've had does have them late too, where they've had them on like the 34th day.
Uh-huh.
But if a doe doesn't give birth by the 5th or 6th day, that's pushing it. That means that's when you need to start worrying
Okay.
and stuff. And usually what you have to do with that is either you have to take them to the vet to have a C-section done,
Yeah.
or you have to give them Tums. And what the Tums do, it causes them to go into labor, and it makes them have the urge to push.
Yeah.
And stuff. It also gives the does their protein and stuff that they lose when they give birth.
Yeah.
So I usually give all of our does Tums a day before before they're due to give birth,
Yeah.
because it gives them energy. It helps them where they won't get tired out as easy when they're pushing and giving birth. And it gives them more energy, so they can give birth easier and safer.
Okay.
It doesn't always work, but
sometimes it does.
yes, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on the rabbit. All rabbits are different. And
Yeah.
also,
Just like all dogs are different.
Yeah, and what I've learned about rabbits is all of them has different personalities. Even if they're the same breed, they're not going to have the same personality. I've had Holland Lop does that were so sweet and everything. All of our does except for one is sweet. All of our does except for one is sweet. The only one that's freaking little bitch is Michonne. And she's, yeah, Michonne off of The Walking Dead, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a Tor Otter. She looks like pretty much like a red fox. She's got a white underbelly or
Yeah.
reddish brown coat.
I've seen pictures of that one.
Yeah, that's Michonne. But yeah, she'll rip your finger off if you put your hand in her cage. Every time she has a nesting box in her cage, I have to get a stick or our dustpan and put it in the nest box and pull it towards the cage of the door so I can reach it. Because I can't put my hand in there to grab it because she'll try to bite me if you do. But as I said, all rabbits
It
have
just
different
depends on the rabbit
personalities.
and its personality.
Yep, I've also had bucks bite me and bucks be really sweet and everything. It's actually more common for does to bite you than it is bucks. If a buck is a biter, you do not want to keep it. You want to sell it. Bucks because that's natural.
And you can always
get a
new buck afterwards.
Later. Yeah, or keep a buck from another litter. You don't want aggressive bucks. It's not in it's not in their personality. They're not supposed to bite. They're not supposed to be mean.
Yeah.
Does, on the other hand, half of the time they can get away with it.
So that's normal?
Yeah, it's normal for a doe. If a doe bites you or something, people are just gonna say, "Oh, it's just a doe being a doe."
Okay.
Because as I said, does get hormonal and grumpy and protective, and that's their normal personality. You can't breed it out of them. But then again, you can get does that are super sweet and don't have any aggressive in them at all. I had one like that. And her name was Yvonne, and she was my heart rabbit. I loved that rabbit to death. I did everything with her. Every time me and my mom would go to the pet store, I'd bring her with me, and she'd hang out on my shoulder, and I'd carry her around, even at the pet store.
Yeah.
And she was a rabbit that she was so sweet. She was a rabbit I could actually take to old folks' homes and have old people hold her and love on her.
Oh, okay.
She could even go to little kids' schools and stuff, and kids can touch and love on her, pet her, and everything. Because she was I've had her the day she was born. I owned both of her parents. We owned both of her parents. Her dad's name was Bennett.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, we did not name her that.
Is that the name she had when you got her?
Yeah, and we didn't know. No, it was a boy. Bennett was a boy.
Well, you said C earlier.
No, I meant
you
to say
said C.
Well, I was talking about Yvonne. Yvonne's dad. His name was Bennett. Anyways, my sister. It was when my sister fell in love with my rabbits, and I was still showing rabbits and everything, and she decided she wanted to get rabbits too. Anyway, she looked online and she found this breeder named Linda Jennings, and her rabbitry's name's Eleanor. Come to find out, she's like one of the top Polymot breeders in the U.S.
Okay.
So everybody knows who she is and everything. And we came to find out she moved to between Albany and Lebanon. So she only lives like 15 minutes down the road from us now.
Okay.
So Summer contacted Linda and said she's looking for a her first show breeding buck. Because she wants to get into show rabbits too. And told her about me and said my little sister breeds rabbits too. And I fell in love with hers. And now I'm looking for my first breeding rabbits. Anyways, Linda told her, she said, I have 2 bucks available. And everything. If you want to come look at them, they're still juniors. Junior means baby, pretty much. And she goes, okay. So Summer had me and my mom go with her and everything. So because my sister wanted me to look at them too, because she knows what I'm doing. And everything.
You knew what to look for and everything.
Yeah. Anyways, we were on our way there. It kind of made me mad because Linda sold the other, because she said she had 2 bucks available. And before we can get there, she sold the other buck out from under us before we had a chance to look at him. So,
wow.
Yeah, she's done that quite a few times, and it pisses me off. We don't buy rabbits from her anymore, even though she's a top breeder and everything. We just don't trust her, because she sold rabbits out from under us before. She's lied to me before, too. And so, when we got there and everything, my sister, Linda, brought out the buck for her to look at. Someone went over him. I didn't really care for him. I thought he was kind of more pet quality and he was ugly. But I didn't want to say that to Linda because Linda was she's been a longer breeder than me and probably knows what she's doing. And I was still learning myself about that
Yeah,
stuff.
you were still learning about it at the time.
Yeah, but I didn't really care for him. But I was thinking in my head, if my sister cares for him, likes him and everything, that's all that matters because it's her rabbit, not mine. So I just kind of just sat back and let her choose if she wanted him or not. Anyway, she got him, and then Linda went in the house to get his pedigree, and she handed it to us, and Summer looked on the pedigree, she goes, his name's Bennett? We all started laughing, and Linda's like, why? And we're like, that's our last name. And she's like, really? And we're like, yeah. And then Linda was like, I guess he was meant to be yours. We're like, yep. So we took him home, and then my sister had him for about a year, and then he actually started looking really nice. He turned actually into a really nice looking buck. My sister won 2 points on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 show points, and they need 3 to be a champion. So he only needed 1 more, but he was getting older and everything. Anyways, I started to like how he looked and everything. And then I had this broken tort doe that I wanted to breed. I also bred her. She was a homebred doe of mine. New York was. And I bred New York back to Bennett. And then New York ended up having 2 babies, which was Adele. I ended up naming them Adele and Yvonne. And Adele was a solid tort, and Yvonne was the broken. And I ended up selling Adele to a breeder for a brood doe because she turned out brood quality more than show quality. And the lady, I sold her. I think I sold her for like $75 because she wasn't worth $100. So I sold her to this lady as a brood doe, and she took her, and I kept Yvonne, and I just grew so attached to her, and she was the sweetest baby. She wasn't shy at all. She would run up to the front of her cage and want me to pet and love on her. There was a couple times I would go open the cage door to feed him, and she'd jump out of the cage and jump onto my chest.
Oh, really?
Out of the cage, yes. And I've never had a baby bunny do that before, or any other rabbit do that before. So I was like, oh, you're a keeper. And then that's when I grew attached to her. She grew attached to me. She loved me a lot. I could tell because every day when I'd come into the rabbit shed to feed everybody, she would zigzag back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth in a cage.
Yes, and if I would ignore her, she would thump the bottom of the cage with her foot, trying to get my attention. Yeah, she was so cute. And then when I would go to pet and love on her, she would wag her little bally tail.
Yeah.
And rabbits are not known for wagging their tails. Rabbits don't really wag their tail. The only time they wag their tails is when they're breeding. The bucks do.
Yeah.
They wag their tail when they're mounting the does and they're breeding them. But she was wagging her tail like a little puppy every time she saw me.
Oh, wow.
And I'd pick her up and hold her, and if I scratched her, like, on her back or anything, she would start licking my arm. And so she ended up becoming my heart rabbit. I loved that. Out of all my rabbits, she was my #1 favorite.
Was she the only one out of all the rabbits you've had so far that has ever done anything like that?
Yes. She's the only rabbit of mine that's ever been, attached to me and loved me a lot. Well, out of the does, yes. Out of the bucks, I had a mini lop buck, and they're bigger than the hall lops. They're huge. I know.
Yeah.
They're not really mini, but they're called mini lops. He was a broken orange. You know what broken means, you know?
Yeah, I've seen that color.
Well, you know what broken means, right? I've told you. It
means
it's white with another color.
Yeah, kind of like how Valcor fur is white with another color.
Kind of like Valcor, English setters. More like quests. They're more more like quests kind of marked. But I had Yeah, that mini lot buck. His name was Raphael. Yes, after the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I got him when he was 2 years old, so I got him as an adult. I didn't have him when he was a baby. I got him from this girl named Melinda. She was a friend of mine, but she completely turned into a total bitch. So me and my mom and my sister absolutely hate her guts now. And she's and it pisses me off because she's a freaking judge, a rabbit show judge. So we see her at the shows all the time judging over rabbits and everything. And I don't know how she got it because she used to breed Hollow before she did Mini Lops, and all of her Hollow were butt ugly. They were not show quality. She did not have an eye for good show quality rabbits. And then after the Hollow she started breeding Mini Lops, and got out of Hollow and started breeding more Mini Lops. Anyways, me and my mom went to her house to pick up some like stacker cages that she had available that I needed. And I went to buy them from her, and and then she brought us into her shed where the cages were to grab. And the first rabbit I saw out of all 80 of her rabbits, she had around 80 mini lops in this big shed.
Oh, wow.
And I looked over, and I just saw this one big, fat, chubby-looking face mini lop buck that was brown. He was orange. It was a broken orange, and he was zigzagging in his cage. Back and forth, trying to get attention, wanting love and everything. And he was the first one that got my attention. I ran over to him and I was like, oh my gosh, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful. And he had the biggest, fattest, chunkiest looking head I've ever seen on a rabbit. And I'm a sucker for big heads on animals. I love animals to have big, fat, chunky heads on them. And he did. And Linda goes, oh, I'm selling him. And I'm like, oh, really, 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 really? And I looked at my mom, and I'm like, please, please. And my mom's like, how much? And I was shocked that she ended up selling him to us for only $35.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I had him and he was about 3 years old. I got him when he was 2, so I had him for about a year. And I had him before Yvonne was born. Yvonne wasn't around yet when I had Raph. So Raph was my first rabbit. Everybody at the shows knew who he was because he spent 90% in my arms and me carrying him around the shows than he did in his carrier. The only time I put him in his carrier was to go to the bathroom. That's the only time he was in his carrier at the rabbit shows, and everybody knew Everybody knew who I was. And the reason everybody knew who Raph... The funny thing was, when I first got Raph, his breeder named him Raphael. He had a brother. And it was funny because he had 3 other brothers, and they were all broken oranges. All 4 of them. Even Raph.
Oh, wow.
All their names were Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael.
They're all named after Ninja Turtles.
Yes. And it was funny, though, because there was only 4 born in that litter, and it was all 4 of the bucks, and then sisters.
Oh, wow.
So they figured it would be a perfect name for 4 bucks that were born in a litter named Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello. Yeah. And anyways, and then Melinda, when she got him, she changed his name to freaking Garfield.
What the hell?
Comic, Garfield.
Why?
I don't. Because
I know.
Because he was orange and white, and he looked like the cat.
So what?
I know. Well, I got him back, and I changed his name back to his original name, which was Raphael.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. Because Garfield would not be a fitting name for a rabbit.
No, I thought Raphael fit him better. Anyways, I had every time I went to shows, and people, if another breeder was looking for me, they'd be like, "Where is she?" And they're like, "If you see her red hair, no, I had black hair at the time. If you see a girl walking around with a black hair and she's carrying this big ass broken orange mini lop, you found her." So I was really easy to spot at the rabbit shows because every time if somebody was looking for me, all they had to do was look for Raph.
Yeah.
And everybody at the shows wanted to hold him and love on him. There would be families that come to the rabbit show. They weren't there to show rabbits. They were just coming there to look at the rabbits or find a pet or something. All the kids would want to come over. I'd be sitting in my chair with Raph on my lap, and all the kids that showed up with their families and stuff would go over and want to pet and love on him and give him kisses and all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was he was really sweet too. He loved attention as well.
Uh-huh.
And he was super mellow. He wouldn't try to scratch me or jump out of my arms or anything. He just lay there like a potato in my arms. Yeah. He was such a good boy too because me and my mom when I bought him from Melinda, I wasn't expecting to bring a rabbit home, so I didn't have anything to take him home in. So he just sat in my lap all the way home from Salem to Albany, which was like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
And he was such a good boy. He did not once pee or poop on me.
Oh, wow.
For all the way home. Yep. He was a good boy. He fell asleep on my lap. His eyes were closed and everything. He completely fell asleep on my lap. And then about 3 years later, I showed him and everything, and I granted him. He ended up becoming a grand champion under me. I showed him and everything. There were shows where he would get last place, and then there's other shows he'd get first place, last place, first place. Anyways, I ended up winning over 6 points on him, and he became a grand champion. And I felt bad for him. A lot of breeders that knew a lot of mini lot breeders knew who he was, and they were so happy that I got him because they knew he was going to go to another home. That poor Raph has been to 4 different homes.
Oh, wow.
And when I got him, he was not going anywhere. I was his forever home. And a lot of breeders were happy that he found me. They were like, because we know that he's not going to ever have to deal with that stuff again. The other mini lot breeders, they had to rescue him 3 times he's been rescued. The first time he got rescued was from a butcher. He was going to get butched for meat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he was such a sweet rabbit. This lady went to an auction where they were auctioning off farm animals for meat.
Yeah.
And Raph happened to be in it in the scratch off winning ticket thing. And the lady put in her ticket thing to win him, and she won him.
Oh, wow.
And stuff. And it was sad because there was other butchers there that if one of the butchers would have drawn his name, they would have butchered him for meat. So she rescued him from that. And then the second time and then when she rescued him, she had him she wasn't meaning to keep him. She really much just wanted to rescue him from being butchered.
Yeah.
Anyways, she wasn't planning on keeping him. She was just trying to get him away from the butcher. And then she rehomed him. She ended up rehoming him herself. She rehomed him to this girl that she wanted him for rabbit 4-H. And then she sold him to that girl for rabbit 4-H. And then about a year later, she hasn't heard anything from him for about a year. He was about 6 months old when she rescued him from the butcher. So he was still a baby, pretty much. He was just getting to his adult age.
Yeah.
Because rabbits are considered an adult at 6 months. So he was pretty much still a baby, but the age of an adult when she rescued him from the first butcher. And then she sold him to hello Louise, I think that's how you say your name, Louise. And then the second time she rehomed him to this teenage girl that wanted him for 4-H. And then a year went by, and she hadn't heard or seen Raph, and she never knew what happened to him. Anyway, she went to a fair with her no, not her. It was a friend of hers, went to a fair and everything. And she found Raph in a petting zoo at the fair.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And he was getting ran over, getting kicked and everything by goats and sheep and all this stuff and everything. And her friend contacted her and said, you're not going to believe who I found at the petting zoo here and at the fairground. And she goes, who? And she goes, Raph. And she goes, what the heck? I sold her to a girl that wanted her for 4-H. Well, found out that girl that wanted him for 4-H. Her parents also ran the petting zoo.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so the girl decided she wanted a smaller rabbit for 4-H and decided to put him in as part of their petting zoo. So, and he was getting kicked and trampled on by freaking sheep and goats and stuff. They put him in the same freaking place as bigger animals.
Okay, if you're gonna have a rabbit in a petting zoo, put it in with other rabbits.
No, they should probably put him in with smaller animals. They should have all the small animals in one thing together and all the big animals in one thing together. But no, they were all sharing the same spot together. They even had
stupid.
Yeah, they even had baby ducks in the same thing together with all these big animals and everything. Yeah,
what the
stupid.
fuck?
Anyways, yeah, the girl that sold the breeder that sold Raph to the girl that wanted him for 4-H. Her friend is the one that found him in the petting zoo, and she contacted her and told her that he was there. Anyways, she ended up driving to the fair and asked the parents if she can buy him back, and she said she's willing to pay anything to get him back, to get him out of the petting zoo. So I guess they only charged her like $50 for him. So she got him back, rehomed him to his family that wanted him for just a pet.
Yeah.
Only 2 months later, he's back in the freaking dealer thing for a meat again.
He's back at the butcher?
Yes. He went from a pet home back into the hands of a butcher. Yes. And then she had for a magic reason, her friend ended up winning him in the draw off. So he went from being rescued from a butcher, rescued from a petting zoo, rescued again from another butcher, and it was another butcher, a totally different butcher too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then her friend ended up winning him, and then she ended up selling him to Melinda, who was looking for a broken orange buck for breeding, because she had some solid orange does, and then and then that's how Melinda ended up with Raph, and then she ended up selling him to me, and then he stayed with me for the rest of his life, and then about 3 years later, I lost him to a heart attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that poor boy has been through hell. And he still managed to stay really sweet and friendly. And I still can't to this day understand why he was in the hand of a butcher twice. And why the people that had him as a pet did not keep him as a pet, because he was so friendly. And we don't know. My only guess is that the butcher stole him from the people that had him as a pet. Because there's been butchers for different kind of animals going around stealing people's pets. They steal mostly like farm animal pets, sheep, goats. They've even gone far to stealing horses, cows, rabbits.
Yeah, that's something that would really piss me off.
Yeah. So our only guess is that Raph was stolen from as a pet. People probably had the people that she sold him to as a pet probably had him in their cage in their backyard or something, and was at home, and then that butcher was going to house looking for anybody that had farm animals to steal, and they found Raph and came across him and stole him.
But that would really piss me off if someone tried to steal my rabbit.
Melinda was smart, because she didn't want him to fall in the hands of a butcher again. She got him microchipped.
Yeah.
So Raph had a microchip in him, and then and that's when she sold him to me, and then I had him for his last 2 years that he was alive, and then I lost him to a stupid freaking heart attack.
I mean, I honestly would get my rabbit microchip too, just in case.
Did I ever show you a picture of Raph?
I don't think you have.
I'll show you. He's gorgeous. You won't. That's why it confused me why people did not keep him, and why he got in the hands of a butcher and a petting zoo. He was the most beautiful rabbit, one of the most beautiful rabbits I've ever seen, and the most sweetest bucks I've ever had. And he was like orange. He was like bright orange.
Yeah.
He was beautiful. Beautiful boy. Okay, let me see. I have to get the picture off Facebook, because I don't think I have it saved on my phone anymore after I got a new phone.
Cause I'll be honest, if I would probably get my rabbits microchip too.
Yeah, you can. You can microchip. You can get any animal's microchip now.
Oh really?
You can even microchip duck.
Are you serious?
Yep, ducks get microchip too. Where they microchip ducks are in their chest area,
Okay.
because that's the fat. That's where all their fat is. They pretty much microchip an animal where there's most fat.
Mhm.
And usually, for some reason, the most fattest place to microchip a dog is behind their neck, because that's why when people grab 'em by the scruff of their neck is because it's all
Yeah.
fat. It's all puppy fat and stuff.
Which honestly, I feel like I would get Artex microchipped as well.
I know. I still need to get Valcor microchip. I haven't got him microchipped yet because I haven't had the money to do it. It's not that much for my herd. I think it's like $30 or $14, something like that, around there.
Cause I've had people tell me that it's stupid to microchip a dog, and I'm like, how is that stupid?
No, it's not. It's there so if your dog gets lost or stolen, that they could find the original owners again.
Yeah.
And so people can't lie
Exactly.
and say they're the owner of the dog if they steal them. Because the
Exactly.
microchip goes back. What the microchip does is when they scan it with this machine thing, and on the machine thing it has like a little screen on it, like a phone. And when you then when you scan the microchip, the original owner's phone number, address, and name will pop up on it.
Yeah.
So if somebody steals your dog and you take them to the vet and they scan them for a microchip, and if the name doesn't come up under them or their address or phone number, they know the dog was stolen by that person. So whoever said it was stupid to microchip a dog is a stupid one.
No, they're talking about microchipping rabbits. They say it's stupid.
No, it's not, because a lot of rabbits have been getting stolen, as I said, by butchers and animal rights groups and all that stuff. I was planning to get Yvonne microchipped, but I lost her like 4 months ago, or 3 months ago. I just went out to get rabbits and found her dropped dead in her cage.
I'll be honest, I don't really know what I would name my first 2 rabbits.
I'll help you name them.
I'd appreciate that.
I name them by depending on their color too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you first get into show rabbits, Amy, you want to go for torts. Torts are the #1 color the judges pick mostly on the show tables.
Yeah.
They're the welcome back. In Hollops, the torts were the first color to be bred.
Okay.
Yeah. Second color that the judges usually pick a lot that they like are the blacks. Black color. Third, if I remember, is black otters.
Yeah.
Fourth is sable points. And yada yada yada. But torts rule the colors. That's why I'm only breeding blacks and torts. Not to worry.
Yeah.
My mom and my sister breed like more than that. They breed torts, blacks, blues, otters.
Which is a good thing that those are the colors that you breed, because those are the 2 colors I was planning on getting anyway.
Yeah. My sister breed sable points, Siamese sables, torts, black otters, blues, blacks.
Yeah.
Too many colors, in my opinion, for one small little shed.
Yeah.
I do eventually would like to breed black gold tip steels. They're gorgeous. I'll send you a picture of one.
Okay.
Let me find a picture of Raph first. Yeah, Raphael, he's buried under the concrete in front of our rabbit shed. And we have we have a statue of a cute little sleeping baby bear on top of his grave.
Aww.
And then in the concrete, his name and his day he was born and the day he died is is put in the concrete. I have a picture of his grave too. Let's see. Don't make so many pictures. I have some pictures of me with Yvonne too. Yeah, let me send one at a time. Okay, first pictures I'm gonna send you, since I already have them on my phone, are of me with Yvonne.
Okay.
Let me see. I have to scroll down and find them. I gotta be careful because there's other players in the town next to me.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was planning on, or thinking about getting a, cause I was also planning, cause honestly, I don't know. Shut up!
La 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 la
Shut up, Elizabeth. But,
la la la.
for some reason, my mom thinks I won't be able to handle, breeding rabbits. And I'm like,
You will
why?
with help.
I know, I told my mom, I
And with
said,
help.
I'll have her to, I said, I'll have Lazula to help me, if I,
Now,
so,
cleaning their cages, that's your job. You've got to do that yourself.
yeah, I know.
Because I'll have my hands full trying to clean my own.
Yeah, that won't
You
be
just
no
have,
big deal.
yeah, you'll just have to watch me, and by watching me, you'll learn how to clean your cages yourself.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna wait and just watch what you do so I know what to do
Oh,
for when I
okay.
get
I
mine.
found pictures of Raph and his grave, too.
Okay.
They were on my phone. I'm sending a couple of those pictures, too. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, you said seeing the last time you had a, set of baby bunnies. I showed a picture of them to my mom, and my mom was like, "Why do they look like naked mole rats?"
Well, wow, who has the honor of being on the Deadpool Queen's bounty hunting list today? You, Ryan, you are. Just for saying that. Just for saying that, you're now on my list. Well, I'm gonna go see about other coats. I'm gonna buy another new coat. Another one. Let's see what they have.
Been a while since you came through town, ain't it?
Whoops. I don't think I'm supposed
Have a
to
look
walk
around.
behind their counter. Okay. What are you doing, Amy?
Ain't no other outfit beats their
Just
prices.
looking around for extras, uh, collect collector stuff while riding around town.
I sell out of that pretty fast.
Yeah, I just got the fixes. They're really adorable.
Got all three of them?
Yeah, I got all three of them.
Yeah, the first one is me with Yvonne, which is my
Yeah, she's
girl.
really pretty.
Yeah, she's my baby. I end up granting her to becoming the grand champion as well.
Mhm.
And the second one is Raph,
Uh huh.
who was my big mini lot boy. I'm trying to find an. I
Careful
want to
playing
get an.
cards in
I'm
this town.
eventually
Some
gonna
real
want to get
cheaters
another
around
one.
here.
I've been trying to find one, and I just can't find enough. I've been finding broken oranges, mini lots.
Mhm.
They're just not. They just don't look anything like him. I'm hoping. I don't want to replace him, but I would hope to find another one that looks close to looking like him, with a big fat head. I found
Yeah.
some that were big. I found big broken orange Maylok bucks, but they don't. They just don't have his big fat head.
Yeah.
They end up having like these scrawny,
Reminder,
narrow-looking
we is a
heads.
cash-only
Yeah.
business. No credit.
I also had this baby broken orange buck, mini lot buck
Yeah.
before, and he did not want attention. He was shy. He was always hiding in the back of the cage and all this stuff.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I'm trying to find another broken orange Maylop buck that wants attention. and a sweet and low.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look
And
for
then
too.
I also had the solid orange Maylop buck
I
and
had an
everything.
old lady shoplifting here the other day. Can
He
you
was
believe
really
that?
he was really pretty and stuff, but again, did not want attention. He would hide and stuff in the back too. Do you see Raphael's
Yeah, I see
his
that.
his birth thing? Yeah, the writing thing that you see on the concrete, that's
Uh huh.
permanent. It's permanently
Oh
there.
wow.
I actually drew it into the concrete and it dried.
Fella come in
Like
here
that.
yesterday says the
Oh
sheriff
wow.
been
And then
seeing
I put a
this
cute little
Moira
sleeping
again.
bear on top of his grave.
Yeah, I see
And
that.
yeah, and then usually during the summer, every week I'll put flowers on his grave.
Mhm.
I haven't been doing it now because every time I tried to, because it's too cold outside, they just die the next day.
Yeah.
So usually during winter and the fall, I won't put anything on there.
Yeah, but during the spring and summer you do.
Saw
Yeah.
Morris from
In the
the
spring and
auction
summer,
yard
I give
leaving the
flowers.
hotel again this morning. Guess his
I think
wife.
I have
Which
some.
I don't
I have
blame me.
some
I do
baby
that. I
pictures.
would
I
do
have
that
some
too.
baby. Yeah, I have some baby pictures of Yvonne too on here. When she was a baby, she was so freaking cute. Yeah, I named her. I named Yvonne after this not really well known rock band.
Mhm.
Her full pedigree name is Avantasia, but I called her
Okay.
Yvonne
All kinds of coots
I
come in
named her
here.
Yvonne for
That's
short.
something.
Mhm.
You probably like the band. Here, I'll send you the video of the band that I named her after,
Okay.
and the song, my favorite song from them. It's called like Dark Angel, I think, something like that.
Can't decide on it?
If my freaking phone will lit up. Let's take a minute. Okay, there it goes. Dying for an Angel, that's what it was. You have to hear it. I love this song. But this is
Yeah,
the
I'll listen.
this is the
I'll listen
band
to
that
it
I named Yvonne
afterwards.
from. Yeah.
Unless
But
you're gonna be playing it on your phone.
yeah. But anyways, this is the song that I need. This is the rock band I named
People
Yvonne
been
after.
talking about a curse in Valentine as long
All
as
right.
I can
I'll look at it
remember.
after your live stream because I
Somebody in
don't
this
want to risk
lineage
getting you
land once,
copyrighted.
but
Yeah,
I ain't
I know.
sure.
But there, I sent it. Okay, let's start actually playing instead of talking about this stuff. Because you'll have to get off soon. Your brother
Mhm.
freaking gets home.
My brother just got off work.
Yeah, figured. Figured.
He's not home yet though.
Yeah.
Fella came in here
He
and
normally
started
takes him
taste
about
testing
10
the
minutes to
liquor.
get home.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You like that?
But maybe I'll get lucky and he'll just go straight to bed.
I know, right? Or won't even come home. Go party hardy. Woo!
Yeah, that's another reason why when I get my family out of the trailer, that I'm gonna
Being the
buy
biggest store in town,
a
people come to
PS4 for
depend
my
on you.
brother, and I'm also gonna buy another one for me to use while I'm living in that house.
Yeah.
And that way I don't have to deal with him going, hey, let me on PlayStation.
Alright. Fuck off, dude.
And and then when I get ready to move to Oregon, I'll just completely factory reset the current PS4, and I'll
My
make my
dad
mom a
got killed
PlayStation
in
account,
this here
buy her
store
Uno,
when I was a boy.
and some other games that we can get, and and that way she can join us in some games.
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah.
Because I figure if your mom will join us in Uno, then I'll buy
I
Uno
know.
for
My
my
mom.
mom and she can join
Yeah.
us.
My
I got
mom
all kinds
has
of
been
coots
getting
coming in here.
irritated. She's like,
That's something.
"You get on freaking Red Dead, but you don't tell me when you're on." And I'm like, "Because you're either too busy, you're either asleep, or you're not home." see here. Ooh, I want that jacket, but I'm enough for it.
The
245.
smell of sheep shit in this town never goes away.
The smell of sheep shit in this town never goes away. Maybe, well, maybe if you leave the town, the smell might go away. I'm pretty much saying he's the one causing it to smell like sheep shit.
My dog is being crazy.
When is she not?
Down. No.
Oh, Miss
Down.
Hawkshaw, the seamstress, passed away. Don't know who's gonna mend my
Also, I
shoes
can
now.
imagine we get to our house together, and I have my stinger, and he'll be trying to get all over me while we're playing games.
Yep, I know.
I can honestly see that happening.
Damn it. Ooh. Getting the coats that I want, and then end up being a little short.
I hear the old cuss that owns the stables got into a hell of a fuss with his old lady.
You know, if you want to later, we can go over to another game.
Nah. I'm trying to work on getting some money in here.
So many to choose from, huh?
Yeah.
Being the main store in town, people come to depend on you. I get all kinds of coots come in here. That's something.
Ew.
What?
Hey, guy in here, he's like, I get a whole bunch of different kinds of couches coming in here. He's pretty much saying hookers.
Wow.
I know, right? Be like your mother.
It's like, we don't need to hear that shit.
Yeah. Well, tell your
Well,
mom
what the
to
hell
stop.
yourself, motherfucker?
Well, tell your mom to stop coming in here.
Used to hike up Citadel Rock all the time when I was younger.
He does.
Just
he
don't
needs to
have
stop
the energy
telling
no
his
more.
mama to come in here, and then he won't have to worry about it. Okay, I need to check shirts.
Yeah, I could tell my way, you stupid train.
Seem to have your eye on that.
I don't have my eye on it. You have your eye on it. Or should I say me? Now look away, you pervert. It is. He's looking at me like I'm meat.
Here you go, Artex, have some hay. The
Maybe
damn
someday
stable
I
is
can go to
starving
Free
my horses to
Valentine.
death.
Probably move out west.
I know. They like to do that.
I know, and it pisses me off.
Okay, I thought I had this shirt already.
Feller was telling me the daughter at Emerald Ranch don't leave the house no more. Been locked in up there for a couple years now. Valentine's been a rough kind of town, as long as I can remember. The smell of sheep shit in this town
I don't need to know about your
never
sheep
goes
shit.
away.
I told you. You gotta leave the town in order for the smell to go away. And nobody has to smell you anymore. Yes, I called him. He's the sheep shit. I don't smell any sheep shit. All I smell is you.
If you're looking for something you don't see, let me know.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll let you know to fuck off. Guy's fucking annoying me. Stop talking. We don't want to hear it. No more. No more.
Walked by the hotel last night. Lordy, what a racket was coming out of them rooms.
I don't want to know that. Went to these hotels last night. Wow, the ruckus that was coming out of that room. Yeah, it was somebody fucking. Get over it. Pretty much what happens in those rooms. I ain't sleeping on those beds.
Taking a bit of time on that one.
Kinda like this shirt.
Good choice. Good choice.
I eventually want to try buy every single freaking clothes that they have in here.
I know, right?
Save up to do it. I have a feeling we eventually will.
Yeah, we can save up the money and buy the clothes we can.
Yeah. Yep.
Saw Morris from the auction yard leaving the hotel again this morning. Guess his wife kicked him out again.
His wife kicked him out again because he's an ugly motherfucker. That's why.
If you can afford high class, go for it, I say.
If you can afford high class, go for it. Exactly what do you mean by that? Okay, I'm done looking here.
You need anything, let me know.
Switch back to the code online.
Ain't no point in being cheap, huh?
No point of being sheep, is that what you said? No point of being sheep. Okay.
Used to hack up Citadel Rock all the
Alright, I'll
time.
be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Just don't have the energy no more.
Off your friends off of the
Feller was telling me the daughter at Emerald Ranch don't leave the house no more. Been locked in up there for a couple years now. Maybe someday I'm gonna quit Valentine. Probably move out west.
I want this one.
People been talking about a curse in Valentine as long as I can remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure.
I'm back.
Okay.
Got some new things in the other day.
You think I can get on sometime tonight?
Yeah, Michael.
You know, if you get off, I'll probably be on for a little longer. Because I need to make some money. Actually, I'm probably going to eat something and then get back on. I don't know. I'm hungry.
Those go
Ooh,
pretty fast.
Oh, I want these hats. Oh my gosh, these hats are gorgeous. They have these new hats. They look like they have gold all over them. Like these gold flower patterns. They're really pretty. And I almost have enough for one. Oh, they're gorgeous. Which one should I get?
Valentine's been a rough kind of town, as long as I can remember.
Top row in there. They're called the Burrell hat. Ooh, I like the first one too. Oh, they're so cool. Ooh, I have enough gold for the first one. But I like the second ones more because they're prettier. Ooh, the second one's cool too. It's got a skull drawing kind of thing on it, and it's has like a
Being
black
the main
to white,
store in town,
like
people come to
blackish
depend on you.
color and everything. Tempted to buy that one of those. Man, they got a whole bunch of cool looking
I'm
hats.
closing a couple of days though. Still making at least
Ooh, I like
40
this
hours,
one too.
if not close enough.
I get all kinds of coots come in here. It's something.
We don't need to know about your cooches and your freaking girlfriends. Dude. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be buying.
Feller was telling me the daughter at Emerald Ranch don't leave the house no more. Been locked in up there for a couple years now. Being the main store in town, people come to depend on you. used to hike up Citadel Rock all the time when I was younger. Just don't have the energy no more.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go do some more Animal Hunt to get that hat. It's so pretty. Well, who has the honor of being on Dipple's Queen's Bat? I already read that. Never mind. Hello, Hubert. If I didn't say hello already.
Again.
And then I also would like to get some other animal looking hat things. Get some more hair.
Howdy. After a trim? Gentleman the other week had such filth in his hair as I've never seen. Had to wash my hands in vinegar afterwards. Had a man come in yesterday, say he wanted a mustache just like mine. Did my best, but you can only work with what you're given, if you take my meaning.
Excuse you, dude.
The way my luck's been running, I'm starting to think this Valentine curse might be real.
Come on. I want that hairstyle already.
Take advantage of having me here while you can. Once I move to the big city, there ain't no one around here gonna fill these shoes.
Beautiful.
Oh, you heard my brother burp.
Yeah. So many hairstyles I want, but I don't have the thing to have them yet.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sound like you did.
No.
The heck?
You said yes, you were off tomorrow. Yes, yes. Yeah. I'm off the next 2 days, and I don't want to do shit the next 2 days.
That young dance
I am
girl
worn
took
from
the
this fucking
fractions
week.
out of me.
Good, maybe you won't want
I
to get
keep
on
meaning
then.
to put my foot down, but never
Oh,
have.
he'll be getting on. Trust me.
Well, he said he didn't want to do anything.
I don't know, Mom. I'm not the one that touched it.
Can you give me another drink, please?
You know, I do my best workout. Funny.
But my mom and dad hasn't taken his nighttime medicine yet. You might want to try and get it to him.
I pulled a man's tooth last week. He got all liquored up with the pain, and I swear he looked like he was fixing to wring my neck once he was back on his feet. I had some bar fight come crashing into me last week halfway through trimming a gentleman's beard. You see a fella with only one mutton shop in town, you know who to thank.
Do my hair. That freaking sound.
That's my mom hitting a bag of ice against the table.
Oh.
Because it's our only way to make ice since our ice maker isn't working is to freeze bags of water.
I said whack. Like what
Between
the?
work
Yeah,
and
she has to
redemption,
slam it against our kitchen table to break the ice
foot
up
out of this place.
so
Yeah,
it can fit into her glass.
it sounds funny.
But I'm gonna make sure the refrigerator in our house up in Oregon has an ice maker.
Yeah.
I refuse to have a refrigerator that does not have one.
Don't blame you.
Relaxing, waiting to get on.
Yeah, 'cause I'm about to get off this game so I can eat something. So you might as well just join me
Okay.
and get on.
Well, I'm currently doing something anyway, so.
Let me eat. I'm hungry. I've only eaten
Yeah, I
I
know,
had
but
pizza
you're
earlier today and that's all.
here.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry too.
Had a man
So,
come in
like, tell your
yesterday
brother
and
he
say
can
he
get on.
wanted a
That's not what
mustache
Mom
just
told me.
like mine.
Yeah, well, once I
Did my
get done
best,
doing
but
what
you
I'm
can only
doing.
work with what you're given.
I was just
if
saying
you
that
take
so
my
he
meaning.
can, so he won't keep whining.
He's not, he just letting his friend know that he was waiting to get on.
Oh, tell him so before he bitches at
What,
you
the
to
Easter
say that
egg
you're
and
gonna let
shit?
him on in a second.
Michael, I'm waiting you on here in a second once I finish what I'm doing over here.
I'm doing whatever the fuck.
Change my.
His friend said that it'll take a year for me to get done doing what I'm doing in the game.
Who said that?
His friend.
Alright. Bye, I love you.
How do you know what his friend said?
Cause he's got his friend talking on the phone and his phone's on
No, he
speaker.
fucking called me.
So,
Okay, actually, I need to feed my character.
My trouble days are behind me. I don't want none of it.
If I'm able to play with you tomorrow, do you want to play some Dead by Daylight tomorrow?
Sure.
I was told the preacher was caught drinking again. Shame.
Can you go ahead and put my charger in here like I asked?
Can you go ahead and bring it to me? Don't give me no fucking attitude. You want your charger, you gotta go grab it, brother.
Oh my god.
Ain't her daddy. She can give you attitude all she wants.
Yeah, tomorrow do you want to try to play some Dead by Daylight? Or Uno or
I
something?
say yeah.
I didn't hear you say anything. All I could hear was my brother's YouTube video.
Oh, now you did.
Well, I'm gonna go and get you tomorrow if I'm lucky.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my live stream here. If you're new, please hit the like button and also subscribe. Go ahead and also subscribe to Redhead Country Girl with James channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye!